was obviously in Granada. I shot a 1.24, missed my 119th target from Mercedes-Benz car, which was really gutting, but nevertheless the quota place was a lot more important. So, and since then, shot the World Cup final. I'm just still, you know, I'm shooting other non-Olympic disciplines as training for competition, and yeah, just keep on pulling the trigger really.
I had a mass sort of invasion of mixed emotions. I was crying, I was happy, I was excited, I was nervous. It just felt weird. Obviously a massive sense of achievement. But at the same time I got all these mixed emotions. Obviously my brother passed away earlier this year, so I had to kind of put that on the back burner side of things and try and keep my head in the game and remain focused. So I had that going on, so that's why I was crying, and then the next minute I was happy, but once it actually sunk in I could sit down and have a massive sort of pressure release and stress relief that I finally achieved my goal of the year.
It was a very tough time at the start of the year. I felt I wasn't quite where I wanted to be and my scores were a little bit iffy, but I carried on being very determined to want to get my quota place, and that was my goal for this year. So I kept on working hard, and I was always told it will come, and you just got to be patient. And it did happen. It was when I was least expecting it, out in Baku. I just went there and thoroughly enjoyed the whole experience of being a multi-sport event, and come away with gold and a quota knowing I've secured my place for Rio. It's an incredible feeling, and it's such an honour to think that I've done that on behalf of Team GB as well.
My scores this year have improved as the year's gone on, so we've been to all the World Cups this year and things have got better and better, and my performances have got higher and higher.
What's been very helpful is for the world class to allow me to work in the way that I see is best for my shooting, for my training, and being supportive in what I do, and that's what's been the most helpful.
I had a bit of time off after Glasgow. I got married back in December, so I had a good downtime and got that out of the way. And yeah, since I got back in training, you know, I've made some big changes to my equipment and stuff, and it's all made a massive difference. There's been a big step up in performance recently. So yeah, the season's been going really well.
My coach Martin Barker has been fantastic, you know, over the last few years, and you know, even decade almost build up to this, if you like. And Kevin Gill as well. He's been you know, a big support on these trips out here at the international events, and the sports psychologist Paul Hughes as well.
Actually currently competing about once a month abroad, so that will be normally for periods of a week. I'll then go home and train 3 times a week at my local grounds, and I'll also go to the gym another 3 times a week. It's so important to have funding. Well, it's changed my career completely. After a good year back in 2013, I was put on the funding, and it's made life so much easier on my family and myself, knowing I'm not relying on my family to fund everything and all the competitions, flights. It's a lot of money, and it's allowed me to train more and compete more, and definitely gives me an advantage, and I'm definitely going to put this all towards Rio.
London was a really disappointing performance for me for various reasons, and you know, it's good to come back and always have that kind of driving me forward. You know, it's why I want to go to Rio, because I want to prove to myself more than anything that I'm better than that.
I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing now without that support and that help. So I mean, I can't thank them enough, and the system and the guys, and you know, everyone in the top, and yeah, UK sport, and lottery funding. So everyone keep buying their lottery tickets.